Welcome back to another video, and in today's adventure we're going to be flying from Melbourne up to Canberra with Qantas on their brand new aircraft, the Airbus A220. But because we are here in Adelaide still, we need to make our way down to Melbourne, where I'll be staying overnight and then catching the 7 a.m. departure first thing in the morning. So let's get to Melbourne. So after the short 50-minute flight down to Melbourne, I called up my accommodation to ask for a pickup and headed straight over to the designated hotel pickup area. All in all, I only waited about 20 minutes before the van arrived. And just like that, I have arrived at the Best Western Airport Motel here in Melbourne. So now the plan is I'm just gonna have some dinner, get some rest, and I am on the 5:15 shuttle back to the airport in the morning so we can fly on the A220. See you in the morning. So after what only felt like a few hours rest, it was time to head back outside and jump on the shuttle bus back over to Melbourne Airport so we can hop on the new Airbus A220 aircraft. And good morning. And just like that, back where I was last night. It's currently about 5:30 a.m, but it is the day we fly on the A220. So since my shuttle bus was an early one and Melbourne Airport isn't overly busy today, I've arrived at my gate a bit over an hour before boarding. But in good news, I have a direct view of the aircraft we'll be flying on today, which is actually the very first Qantas A220 with that special green indigenous livery. So I've just had my first view of the Qantas A220 aircraft, which is actually the first one which they got, which is in the special indigenous livery. So that's pretty cool. But still another 45 minutes till boarding now, so it's just about killing time. The shuttle bus that I got down here, unfortunately, there was only select times I could pick, so I had to get on the 5:15 one. So I've got here about an hour early, really, at the gate, but it's all good. But yeah, looking forward to it. So after getting that amazing sunrise view on boarding, I made my way towards seat 26A, where thankfully I had the seat next to me free as well, according to the seat selection on the Qantas app, which I've been checking over the last 24 hours. So the A220 has a 2-3 seat configuration with 10 seats in business and 127 seats in economy. The seats certainly have a different look to what I've seen before, with a different colour scheme, and I'm no interior designer, so we'll just leave it at that. Now the seats have a pitch of 30 inches with 18 inches of width, and there's also a 6-way adjustable leather headrest. Now on the seat backs, you'll find dual USB and USB-C charging ports, which certainly comes in handy with later model phones. And in terms of entertainment, this is an aircraft that has Wi-Fi enabled. Now as someone who just about always has a window seat, there is certainly a noticeable difference in the size of the windows, as they are currently the largest aircraft windows of any single aisle aircraft.
Will flow without the bag inflating. Hold your lower legs or put your hands on your knees. If you can't reach the seat in front, lean as far forward as you can and hold on to your lower legs.
today we're expecting a 40-minute flight which will cover the distance of 470 kilometers to the nation's capital. Now, as I put this video together in April 2024, there are currently 2 operational A220s in the Qantas fleet. The airline has ordered 29 Airbus A220s, which is set to replace the aging Boeing 717 fleet, which I'll be flying on in a couple of weeks' time from Melbourne down to Hobart. The A220s have double the range of the 717s and have the ability to fly non-stop between any 2 points in Australia. Now, the Australian public actually had the opportunity to vote for the names of the future A220 aircraft. Some example lists are echidna, koala, and platypus. A couple of those I actually voted for myself, so I thought that was a pretty cool opportunity for the public to name our new Qantas A220s. So on today's flight, we have a small breakfast snack, which is fair considering the short flight time today.
So we are only about 24 minutes into the flight and we are already starting to descend. And just like that, we are off the plane and up here at Mount Ainslie, looking over Canberra. But yeah, the A220, I absolutely love that aircraft. Pity it wasn't a longer flight. It was only about 40 minutes, 45 minutes maybe max. They do flights also up from Melbourne up to Brisbane now as well, so who knows, maybe I might have to try and get one of those just so I can fly on it for a little longer. But yeah, who knows, maybe my new favourite aircraft. I'm not too sure, maybe it's just I'm buzzing a bit because I was just on it. But yeah, I'll probably sound like I'm geeking out a bit, but I absolutely love I love these aircraft. I love flying on new aircraft, so yeah. Overall, it was a very comfortable flight. I love it how in the seatbacks they now have the USB-C as well, so it makes charging a lot better, especially if you have one of the later model phones. So that was great. Seats are very comfortable. As mentioned, I think they're about 18 inches wide, 30 inches of pitch. Decent enough legroom for an average sized person and whatnot. But yeah, overall, it was a great experience, great flight. Happy to be here in Canberra. And now I have about 12 hours to spend the day here before I head back to Adelaide. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching the video if you made it this far in. If you could hit the like button, that would help out the video a lot. I really appreciate it. And if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to go back and check out some of my older videos, or maybe even consider subscribing. Completely up to you, of course. But now I have 12 hours here in Canberra. I'm going to go and explore, enjoy the day as I start up here in Mount Ainslie, 846 meters in altitude, just so I can get my bearings of the city before I go and have a bit of a look around. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.